Spirit guides, ancestors, Loa Banye, we ask that you come through this reading and bring guidance, bring peace, and bring love, and help us to uplift one another and ourselves. I thank each and every one of you for being here and for watching this video. Hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know how this resonates. This here tea leaf reading is for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And we shall get into that. Okay, when I flipped over your cup, I got this light feeling like a weight being lifted off me. Just there was this ease to life. And I know sometimes with I know sometimes with me having Saturn in my planetary field, it can be difficult, especially with Earth. Sometimes we're like way too grounded and not enough fun, not enough lightness, not enough light-heartedness. Sometimes there's a too much structure, if that's a thing. Too much structure, maybe, possibly. I don't know. But I guess you can't be rigid all the time. Okay, yeah, you have to have some flexible, and I feel like there's this soft spot, there's this sweet spot where there's rigid, and in that middle there's like this ooey gooey softness that you're trying to find the balance within yourself. And maybe it sounds kind of weird the way that I'm wording it, but that's just kind of how I feel. Like there's just like ooey gooey. When I think of it, I think of belly dancing and like the Maya or I don't figure eights. How it's just kind of like the waves of the ocean. Just I'm doing this with my hands. Just something smooth and easy and going with the flow. So that was the first thing I felt when I opened the cup. Now, I feel like everything is blooming or about to bloom right here. This looks like a specific flower, maybe a lily, or is that what it is? A lily? Is that a lily? I don't know. I'm not that great with flowers, so forgive me. And it looks a little blurry. Hold on. Okay, that's better. My lens was a little blurry. Sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like there's some growth here. You've been watering your dreams. You've been watering what you've been wanting to do. And it looks like it's taking root. This is catching my eye too, because it looks like a mushroom. Like a mushroom. So a mushroom is a fungus, and they kind of grow everywhere. So it's almost like you're adapting to your surroundings and adapting to the things that are around you in order to bloom. Man, like the spirit is really up in this cup. I see lots of messages coming in. There's a bird there, bird here, bird here. So lots of messages, lots of spirit messages coming in, lots of growth. And maybe for some right here, you see that? I don't think I can get, let me see if I put it in that. Okay, there we go. That right there, that's great. I just changed the little technology, and adults sometimes don't go that great. But anyway, this looks like a meeting of two people coming together. It could be a love connection. It could be a really good friendship. But it just feels good, something that maybe you haven't had in a long time. And it may not be a forever thing. It may be fleeting, but it just looks like it's something that you may not have had in a while, but it comes through and you're like, oh, okay, This feels good. I remember what this was like. Maybe like having butterflies or having crushes on people. Yeah, I'm not going to be cynical or sarcastic because I really wanted to be, but I won't do that. And here, but then, bring with somebody, if this human does come in, they may open up something in your heart or maybe break down the walls that you've built up so that something else can come through, right? So it's like a stepping stone for something greater to come in, because these two look like they're kissing, like two different birds, but they're coming together to make something happen, right? You see that, this one, and then they're bringing something up so they can, make something out of nothing, like building a nest is what I see. So maybe you're growing and making a home with somebody. Yeah, it's all about building something solid, building something that's lasting forever, that's comfortable. You be each other's safe space. Yeah, just really, it's beautiful. I can't really. It's kind of hard to describe the feelings, but it's just, if I could, like rainbows and sunshine, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This right here looks like a llama to me, and while it may not, but then it also looks like a bird perched. And I just want, this is giving me the feeling of like stubbornness, icing your partner out, icing yourself out, blocking out those feelings, building up that wall again, right? So you let down the wall just to build the wall up again. So be aware of that. Be aware of the things that you do. Be aware of how you speak and how you treat people. Be aware of what's next, so you don't fall back into old patterns, right? Because if everything is blooming and everything is going right, don't be like, well, when is the other shoe gonna drop? Because it's not. It's not. There's not anything bad in this cup. This looks like a seashell. So maybe you go and spend time at the ocean, or maybe like collecting seashells, or maybe you've got a lot of water spirits that that like to be around you or that you connect with. This bird has looked like he's about to land on this branch, right? Okay, and that, with this being said, it's kind of like, don't let outside influences stop your progress. That's kind of what that feels like. Like, it feels like gossip. Like, there's like the main bird right here, and then there is this other little bird on top of him, whispering in his ear, trying to get him to go a different way, right? Like, so you're on the right path, but then that little voice in your mind be like, well, what if this isn't? What if? But what if it is? You kind of got to stop those thoughts and correct and redirect yourself to, you've never done this before, so what if it does work out? What could it hurt? All right, well, I hope this resonates with someone. If it does, please let me know in the comment section. But I thank you. Have a good day, a good night. Be blessed.